I wanted to take a quick video. It's Sunday. We're gonna leave. I wanted to come in here and just look through the woods where I want to put transition areas this winter. I'm gonna hinge cut it lower. It's not gonna be for bedding. It's gonna be for making the deer feel safe as they travel through my woods during the daytime, hopefully. So I need to thicken it up. I'm gonna hinge cut this perpendicular to the movement of the deer. So if I wanted the deer to travel from here to here, I'm gonna cut the trees and land them the opposite way. So when they go down my trail, and I'll have a nice little path for them to walk, they'll feel like they can jump out and they won't be boxed in by trees going parallel with the trail. But anyway, I cut all these trees down Friday and Saturday, and I just want to show you how much food that this provides for the deer. Again, this was just yesterday, and you can see the deer droppings and tracks. Deer droppings, all these are tracks. And this all happened yesterday because I was just in here yesterday. And hopefully you can see all the buds that they're eating right there. Almost all of these are gone, the buds. So putting all these tops on the ground made it much easier for the deer to find food. All the tops behind me, all these tops. And there's also a tree over there. All the tracks right over the top where I pulled my logs out. So that's all it took them, is one night to find this. So this is awesome. This is the time that you want to hinge cut, and I'm just going to keep coming up on the weekends and doing this and putting more food on the ground. It's better for the deer's stomach to eat what they're naturally doing anyway this time of year. Not dumping 100 pounds of corn on the ground. All of a sudden, they can't handle that. It's not good for them, for their stomachs, to just switch the food like that. You have to introduce it gradually if you're going to do something like that. And then keep feeding them, corn, if you're going to do that over the wintertime. But this is what they're naturally eating, is woody browse. So I'm just getting it down to their level. I'm cutting firewood at the same time, and getting my woods thicker and better for daytime deer movement, and I can pack more deer on my land, so it'll sustain more numbers of deer. So all of it is beneficial, and the brush piles will provide cover and stuff for the smaller animals too, so now's the time to do it. Yeah, so drop these tops on the ground, leave them, kind of mash them down so they can get to all of them as best you can. Jump on the pile and get it down toward the ground so they get more food toward the ground. But there is deer droppings everywhere around here. I don't know how many deer we're feeding over here over the night, but there's a top behind me. If you turn around this way, there's a deer bed. More droppings. Look at all this. This is more than a few deer. Here's a deer bed. There's a deer bed. There's one, two. There's another one over here. This is all in one night. There's one over here. If I had to count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 10 deer beds, so this is really cool. I'm really happy about this. I gotta just keep on doing this. I'm gonna switch gears and not work on my barn this winter. wait till it warms up. It'll be easier to do it in the warmth. And I'm just gonna start hinge cutting all this stuff, because this is exactly what I want to do, is feed the deer in the wintertime. Especially a winter like this where there's already a foot of snow, and I'm sure it's just gonna get worse. And right now it's about 2 degrees out, so it's pretty cold too. There will be one of my stands. I'm gonna cut a transition area right through here between the two food plots. I got a tornado zone right in front of it, so they don't want to get too close to the stand. They'll walk about 20 yards away. So, all right, until next time.